I'm Nigerian by birth, by right, by initiation, by food, by origin, by everything. Yeah. So hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year and cyber hug. I wish I can get all of you and give you a warm teddy bear hug. Yes, so thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Wendu. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber that lives in the beautiful, amazing city of Zurich, Switzerland. Yes, I am Nigerian by birth, by right, by initiation, by food, by origin, by everything. Yeah, but I have lived in the beautiful city of Switzerland for the past 11 years. Yes. So I produce content about Switzerland, about my life as an immigrant, as a mom, trying to figure it out here. Yes, I'm a mom of 4 beautiful, amazing children. I thank God. I bless God every day for my kids. I bless God for the privilege, because it's not a right, it's a privilege to be able to be a mother to 4 beautiful, amazing children. So yes, I produce content about Switzerland. I share my experience as an immigrant trying to figure it out. So if this is the kind of video you love to see, please don't make it your last. Click on the subscribe button, turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I put up a video. Yes, so after the year ended, I decided to take a little bit of break. Yes, it's time to reflect, to look at how far God has brought me, to appreciate the goodness of God in my life. It has not been easy. Everybody knows that last year was it was a ride. Yes, it was a ride 2 years ago, and last year was a ride. But in this video today, I'm going to be sharing my experience, what I learned last year, what I took away from life last year. It wasn't an easy journey. I don't know how it is for you, but it wasn't an easy journey for me. But at the end, God came through. Like at the end of the year, God still proved himself that he is still God and he's still in the business of doing good. So if this is the kind of video you want to watch, come with me. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Yeah, so welcome back. Yeah, welcome back. So in this video today, I'm going to be sharing some of the things I learned last year. Yes, and one thing I learned last year is life is not a guarantee. Life is too short. Yes, so irrespective of everything that is happening in the world it's still happening, that is happening in the world today. God was faithful. Life, being alive today, is actually a privilege. It's not a rite of passage, because a lot of people that we lost last year, they would have been here today, but it's God's purpose for us to be here. So another thing I learned last year was it's not too late to start over. It might be in your career, it might be in your relationship, it might be in your marriage, it might be in investments, it might be in life situations or anything you find yourself. It's never too late. Sometimes we'll put age. We're like, oh, I am 40. How am I going to do this? Where am I going to start? Yes, it is never too late to go back to the drawing board, to look at where did I make mistake, what am I learning, what am I taking, what was the good and the bad of the situation I was in it. Last year was that year for me where I decided to, you know what, it's okay to go back to the drawing board and try to draw this life, this journey called life. And it was such an amazing experience for me. I bless God. It was tough, but at the end, God came through for me. Yeah, another thing I learned last year was it's okay to give God 100% control. Let him be the pilot of your life. Let him be the driving force behind everything you do. As human, there are certain situations we find ourselves and we decide, you know what, I've got this covered. I want to be the pilot. No. But it's okay for you to say, God, you know what, be the pilot of the ship. And that was what I did last year. I made God the ultimate pilot of the ship. Like I had nothing to worry. I had nothing to lose at the end of it. I said, God, you are all that I have, and I'm going to be giving everything to you. And I just sat back and watched God do his thing. It was so amazing. Sorry, you might be hearing some background noise. This is like the 5th or 6th or 10th run of this video, but I'm like, I have to put up this video today. My little daughter is here. She didn't go to school today, so you'll be hearing her noise in the background. Apologies for that. Yes, another thing I learned last year was not everybody that comes into your life is there to stay forever. Not even your parents, not even your husband, not even your wife, not even your children, not even friends, not even people you meet on the street. People come into your life for a reason, for a season, for a purpose. And when that purpose is accomplished, God has a way of taking them out of your life. But as humans, we try to hold on on to the memories and everything. If like I remember when I was little, I used to live with my mom, then I lived with my auntie, then now I'm living alone. My mom, she has learned to deal with the fact that I'm not living with her. That is life. But she can't hold me back. She can't say, oh, you're not going to marry, you're not going to move to Switzerland, you're not going to be a mother, you're going to be with me for the rest of your life. No. So if we can accept that our kids can grow up someday and leave the house, our parents can start living alone on their own, you can move from one country to the other, why do you think that everyone that comes into your life is going to be there forever? It might be through marriage, breakups and stuff like that. It might be through job friends, study friends and everything. When they run their course, God has a way of taking it away. So another thing I learned last year that really helped me was being able to forgive. Yes. Yeah, I'm not somebody like people say I allow people to take me for a ride or for granted, but that has always been me. I can't change. Yeah, I'm somebody that I'm a people's pleaser. I love to please people. I love to do things for people. I love to be with people. Like I derive so much joy when I'm with people. That is me. So last year I learned to forgive because there was a lot of hurts. There was a lot of failures. There were a lot of disappointments. There were a lot of heartbreak that came from letting people into your life and letting them treat you how you don't want them to, how you don't want to be treated. But I took it. But last year I learned that it's okay to forgive people, because when people come into your life, you know, you just relax, you call these people friends, you call them family, you think they are your people. So last year I learned that it's okay to forgive people. So that is one experience I learned last year. Another experience I learned last year that was so it made me grow. It changed my perspective. It changed me outwardly as well. People could see the joy that, you know, there's something that you don't have to speak. People can see you and you exude joy, you exude confidence, you exude positivity. You exude self-love and self-awareness. That was what last year taught me. And the process was learning to forgive myself. Yes, I had a lot of grudges actually about myself for the way I gave people privilege to treat me, for the way I was treated, I had a lot of hurt towards myself. And one thing I learned last year, like some of my friends, they see my picture, they're like, babe, what happened? Like, what changed you? I said, what changed me was I decided to find myself and my purpose in life. That was one thing I did, and that came through forgiving myself. Yes, forgiving myself for the evil or the thing I have done to myself. Yeah, there are sometimes we hurt ourselves. Hurting yourself is in such a way where someone is hurting you. You know the person is hurting you, but you allow the hurt to continue. I don't know if I make sense. That was what it was for me. So I learned to forgive myself of the hurt. I learned to forgive myself. So that was it. Forgiving myself for everything was a lesson I learned last year. So another lesson I learned last year was finding my inner mojo, my inner peace, my inner happiness. Finding that the source of my happiness was actually from God, not from anybody, not from money, not from wealth, not from humans, but all the source of my joy and my happiness comes from the Lord who made the heaven and earth, which was knowing that all the source of my joy is from the Lord who made the heaven and earth. So I found my peace. I found my joy in whatever turbulence I was going through or whatever life was throwing at me. I was able to figure it out. It was a process of self-growth. It was a process of self-awareness. It was a process of self-finding, soul-searching. But you know, when you dip into that place, like I said before, when you dip into that innermost place, you will find that there are things there that you don't even know exist. That was it for me for last year. So I don't know what you learned last year. I don't know what life threw at you. I don't know what you made out of it. But for me, it was a grateful year. It was a faithful year. God came. Family were healthy, were alive. Even irrespective of everybody that we lost last year. and everything. I give God all the praise. So I am back to YouTube. I'm going to be producing my videos and my content as usual. I hope you like it. Please like, share, comment, turn on the notification bell. Please turn on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post a video. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I'm going to be seeing you in my next one. Bye, and I wish you happy new year and amazing start to the year. Ciao. Mwah.